Well into the minus 40s with the wind chill tonight.
Yeah, you're right, Tara. That's why the warning's still in place, and we're really headed into the worst part of this cold stretch here. So right now, those warnings have been expanded. This extreme cold warning is in place, of course, for the entire province still of Alberta, but expanded in through parts of BC, now all of Saskatchewan and parts of Manitoba. So this is widespread, and this is long term. Minus 31 is the actual temperature right now, feeling closer to minus 44 to minus 47 with that wind chill. So of course you can get frostbite in less than 5 minutes at this point. As we go through the overnight hours, we are looking at that wind chill remaining in that range, except for the morning hours when we get to minus 35, wind chill could be at minus 50. The high expected for tomorrow, minus 32, which would make it the coldest high since December 28th, 1968. And just as cold for a few days after that. It will warm up, though. I will show you that coming up, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle.
Calgary.
Let's bring Danielle back in as we look ahead to our 5-day forecast. We got to get through a few really cold days, and then it gets better.
Yeah, we're in the thick of it now. So we talked about this day and the next couple of days being the coldest out of the bunch. So we got to get through this, and then things improve. It's going to take some time for things to improve, but we'll get there. Minus 25, surprisingly, was the daytime high today, but that was actually at midnight. And then, as we talked about, temperatures drop throughout the day rather than the typical pattern of warming throughout the day. And you can see well into the minus 20s for many, many, many communities. This is not including wind chill. We'll talk about wind chill in just a second here. Currently, we are sitting at minus 31. Visibility down to 12.9, so it is improving at this point, and things are starting to clear out. So we're looking at lots of sunshine and stable weather as we go through these next 3 days, but without any of that cloud cover overnight tonight to hold in the heat, temperatures will be able to drop even further. So minus 31 again is that base temperature for us here in Calgary right now, feeling more like minus 41 at the moment with the wind chill. It's been ranging from minus 41 to minus 45, even minus 47 at times for the last little bit here. Minus 39 is what it feels like in Claresholm, minus 43 in the Hat, and Red Deer minus 45 with the wind chill. And colder from here. We're looking at wind chills around minus 50 for the morning hours. Yes, I said minus 50. All right, when we look at this last little bit of snowfall just making its way out, we could still collect another centimeter for areas south of Lethbridge, so closer to the U.S. border. There is that potential before this is all said and done and makes its way out. Here's the upper air analysis. That Arctic air has plunged in. It's here to stay for the next 3 days before it really kicks out. I will say this, the pattern changes on Saturday, but much like you have an ice bath and you turn on the hot water, it takes a good amount of time for that hot water to make its way in. Things regulate, it mixes, and then it slowly starts to warm to get to the point where we like it again. So we are looking at warmer weather in that forecast. Here's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast. Minus 32 is our high for tomorrow. Again, with the wind chill in the morning hours, minus 50 is what it will feel like, and in the afternoon, minus 42. So you can see pretty similar for the next 3 days, except for the afternoon hours go from minus 42 with the wind chill on Friday to feeling more like minus 36. So slight improvement by Sunday. The real improvement will be starting on Monday when we get into daytime highs in the minus teens, and Tuesday potentially we get back into those minus single digits. That's your Capital Chev 5-day forecast, Tara.
Thank you, Danielle.